Okay, guys, so the last thing we're going to learn about slope and y-intercept and linear relationships is how to write an equation from a word problem. So you should have had some practice on this before because we've been doing this word problems and writing stuff from word problems for quite a bit now. Okay, so we're going to look at it and we're going to look at what we need to know in order to write these word problems. So the variable term, that's the one that has the x. So this is going to be your mx. Okay, so whatever you find the variable term, whatever number that is, you replace the m with that. Okay, so you want to look for per, each, and every, just like we've talked about in the past. If you find per, each, or every, whatever number is attached to that goes with the x. So if it says 2 per, then I'm going to put 2x. And that's going to be what it is. Okay, so you always start out with y equals. And then if I find something that says 2 per, I'm going to put 2x. Okay, and then I'm going to move on for the constant. The constant term is what comes after this plus sign. Okay, that's your b value, your y-intercept. This is always going to be a starting amount, an initial amount, an initial fee, things like that. And it stands alone. It happens only once. So if I start with and put in $500 into my bank account, that's what I started with. That was my initial amount. So I would put 500 at the end. Okay, you kind of can't see that. It's hard. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to do a couple examples so we can understand a little bit better. But remember, per, each, or every goes with the x. That number goes with the x. And then if it's all by itself, that one's going to go within the b after the plus sign. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Kylie opens up a bank account and puts in an initial amount of $200. So if that says initial amount, so I'm going to start with y equals, okay, of $200. Every month, she puts in an additional $25. So I know it doesn't say 25 every month, but you do see that every month she puts in an additional 25. So this $25 goes with that every, because I can move that every month afterwards and go, she puts in an additional $25 every month. Okay, so those two are going to go together. And then it's going to ask you, this is going to be look on your star question. So remember it. What equation represents the relationship between the number of months she has added money in, x. So number of months is x, right? And the total amount of money in her account, y. So y is going to represent the total amount. Okay, so all we're looking is 200 was the initial amount. So we're going to put that after the plus sign. And then because she does $25 every month, we're going to put 25x. Okay, and that's all you got to do. Match the equation to the correct. And when it's multiple choice, all you have to do is match the equation and then you are good. Okay, let's see. I think I have one more for you guys to go over. Okay. The electronics store is selling televisions for $250. So televisions are $250. I'm going to change the color. Okay. And computers for $300. Okay. Kelly decides to buy 3 televisions and X computers. So X computers, but 3 televisions. So I colored them so we can see what's going on. What is the equation that can be used to find y, the total price Kelly must pay in dollars? Okay, so that's y is going to be the total price. So it's always going to look like this. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Okay, so if she buys 3 televisions and X computers, so if this says X computers, I know the amount for computers is going to go with the X, 300X, okay? And then this B, we've got to do a little figuring out. I know televisions are $250 and I'm buying 3 of them. So I need to figure out how much 3 televisions cost. And to do that, we have to multiply. Or you can add 250 3 times, but multiplying makes it easier. 0 times 3 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. So that means my 750 goes here because I know that amount. I know how much 3 televisions cost, so I don't need to put an X with that. But I don't know how many computers I'm buying, so I'm going to put 300 there next to the X. Okay? I believe that's all, guys. You guys have a great day. If you need any extra help, let me know and we'll talk about it some more. Okay. Other than that, you guys have a great day and you have a great weekend because today is Friday. Thanks. Bye.